It'll be interesting to see how this Hoosiers team responds. Indiana in the all-white, Nebraska in the road black, and here we go from Simon Scott Assembly Hall. Here is Jazz Shelley on the drive. Not there. And the second opportunity won't go. Then Markowski, a third chance, puts it in.
Having an impact on this Indiana team. Markowski at 6'3", able to create not one but two second chance opportunities for the Huskers.
There's Grace Berger the other way and pops in the lane.
Just getting everything to go with the soft touch.
Ivy off the mark. Izzy Bourne is there, so back-to-back possessions early for Nebraska, scoring on second chance opportunity.
Goulbe doing a nice job defensively, pushing Bourne out of the paint, giving her a tough position.
Berger wide open, splitting the defense and rolling it off the back end.
And Sam Hyvee being one of them with the ball on your screen, who had to play point guard a lot last year, having the ball in her hands rather. She's really come into her own with the addition of Jazz Shelley, who just knocked it down. The transfer from Oregon, who just allows everybody else on Nebraska to do what they do best in their specific role.
Shelley, one of 6 newcomers, which include 5 freshmen for Amy Williams, as Goulbe drains a 3. The Terps. And they held a Maryland team that is one of the top scoring teams in the country to just 63 points in a game that went to overtime, no less. Here's Bourne. And a block against Brown. Rebound Widener, and she puts it back.
Well, already Nebraska has taken advantage with 4 offensive rebounds. If I'm Nebraska, I'm trying to get the ball inside as much as possible to get the bigs in foul trouble. Goulbe gets the bucket to go.
In the first 5 minutes. And a turnover gives it back to Pat Bird. Up ahead to Cardonia. Hillary finishing and crashing into the backboard.
For IU on the defensive side of the ball, it starts with a little bit of this, and then it turns into a little bit of that. Pat Bird to Cardonia. Hillary on the other end. I mean, when you get out and run, you better make it going full steam ahead. They really limit those opportunities to score.
6-0 run for the Hoosiers. Make it 8-0. Sam Hyvee trying to create a little something. Hyvee with the hesitation and ends the 3-minute scoring drought for Nebraska.
Hyvee is one of the best slashers in the league because of her footwork and her ability to use angles, but there's that little hesitation. She's able to use a quick first step and accelerate to the rim.
Inside to Goulbe, who has been targeted a lot in this first quarter.
That was a good cut by Goulbe, but that's just simply veteranship between Berger and Goulbe playing so many minutes together. Berger able to get her the ball right where she can catch it.
Stewart tries a 3 and knocks it down. Also stressed to us tonight, have to run Nebraska off the 3-point line.
A lot of the Nebraska forwards can knock down 3s and spread the floor, as can Cardonia Hillary for Indiana as well.
Nebraska coming off a split against top 25 teams, Michigan and Iowa, as Markowski is blocked by Goulbe. Cardonia Hillary into the front court, and through contact finishes at the rim.
And done a great job for Nebraska on the interior. She's so fearless and competitive down low, and she just brings a little bit of spunk to the floor. She said she's having so much fun right now, and you want to know what's fun?
And Indiana's 3rd of the game. It's their largest lead of the game. And promptly stopped by Jazz Shelley, who can fill it up herself. Pat Berg got the inbounds pass, no. Tipped into the hands of Cardonia Hillary, who rims it down. Back-to-back 18-point performances, has it ripped away by Shelley, then she gets it back, and Pat Berg finishes at the dish, and a chance at the 3-point play. Already in this first half for Nebraska, 8 points off those turnovers for Indiana. There's a post feed to Markowski, and somehow muscles it in against the defense. Into the hands of Jazz Shelley. First-year transfer from Oregon goes coast to coast with it. Count the basket.
She used to room with Sabrina Ionescu, the great Oregon guard who's now with New York Liberty in the WNBA. And she said she learned from Sabrina, as you see Goulbe knock down the 3 for IU.
Shelley with a no-look pass. Scoggin, a deep 3, rattles it home. Pat Bird curling to the rim and a soft touch with the floater. Hoosiers threatening a double-digit lead. Pat Bird with the step back, nothing but nylon. 6 second chance points for Nebraska. They all came seemingly in the first 5 minutes of the ball game as Goulbe has another easy look at the rim for Indiana's senior out of Latvia. Markowski hounded by Goulbe, count the basket, and the freshman is pumped up.
Early on in a possession, anytime Markowski runs on the floor, Nebraska's got to get her the ball.
Shelley with the floater. Nice touch from the Oregon transfer, who's averaging right around 14 points per game.
You can always count on Grace Berger.
Cardano Hillary scooting around the defense and a reverse off the backboard. Jazz Shelley looking for some space, doesn't need much, and the turnaround floater goes down.
So many moves in her toolbox, it's tough to guard her.
Goulbe tries a three and hits.
To get them to play out of the pace they want to play at.
8 on the timer. Goulbe finds Brown. Goulbe on the roll to the cup, and a thing of beauty between Cardano Hillary and Goulbe, who now has 17 points. They had 6 second chance points in the opening 5 minutes. Since then, just 2. Berger scoots to the basket and muscles it up and in. I can't imagine Coach Moore having to think about that for too long.
Probably the easiest yes she's ever had to say.
Hybe drains it deep too.
Get the ball inside to Born or Markowski.
Indiana's only played 6 players so far tonight as Hybe with a double clutch rolls it off the backboard. Their leading rebounder. Hopefully she's out for just a couple of moments. Good inside feed to Markowski, and the freshman puts it in. Tonight, 10 points on 4 of 10. Inside feed to Bourne, and off the window with the left hand. Chloe Moore McNeil wide open, knocks down the three. Stewart left open and rattles home a three. Indiana still looking for a field goal from a starter in this fourth quarter. Berger, the only starter to score, and that was on the free throw line. And somehow makes a tough shot go, wiggling through the defense. Clayton thought about it, instead goes right back to Markowski, who puts it off the backboard.
Post presence regarding that experience standpoint that Holmes and Goulbe bring to the floor for Indiana.
Chloe Moore McNeil, big time three from the left side. Both of her three-point shots coming in the fourth quarter. Markowski counters the freshman from downtown, and she has 13.
They always maintain composure, and it's because so many players have played a lot of minutes in college basketball.
Pat Bird giving it up to Berger. Brown off the mark. Hoosier post feed to Markowski. Double team comes. No call. And the second chance for Markowski goes. She went out early in the fourth quarter. And yet Nebraska has got it back to single digits, and a turnover. Gets it back to the Huskers. They trail by 7. Inside to Markowski, who now has 11 points in the fourth quarter.
Markowski is going to have a great career at Nebraska.
Final 35 seconds and a turnover.
You have to.
Players hitting the deck. No foul yet from Cole.
Unless you turn the ball over.
Just 7 of 10 this season from the free throw line. Down in the first to make it a 4-point game.
You don't need a 3 yet, just get a 2 and try to get back and play defense.
Still no Markowski on the bench with 4 fouls. Stewart tries a 3. Off the mark, missed it all, back to the Hoosiers.
Discipline and the veteranship that IU has on its roster that allowed them to have that success today.
Second lowest scoring total in the game this season for Nebraska. Indiana has still. And they just continue to rewrite the history books in Bloomington under head coach Terry Morin. 5-0 in Big Ten play for the first time in program history. And Indiana extends their conference regular season winning streak to 14 consecutive games.